After 6 months of work, Special Counsel Robert Mueller III has indicted 2 top advisors to President Donald Trump and accepted guilty pleas from 2 others in exchange for their cooperation with his probe into Russian meddling in the 2016 election, a sign of mounting legal peril for the White House. With the guilty plea Friday by former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, one of Trump's closest and most valued aides, the investigation has swept up an array of figures with intimate knowledge of the campaign, the transition, and the White House. It appears to have swiftly expanded beyond Russia's interference in the campaign to encompass a range of activities, including contacts with Russian officials during the transition and alleged money laundering that took place long before Trump ran for office. And Flynn's agreement to fully cooperate with investigators suggests that Mueller is not done yet. Both Flynn and George Papadopoulos, who served as a foreign policy advisor to Trump's campaign, acknowledged lying to the FBI about their contacts with the Russians. Now, both are cooperating with Mueller, according to prosecutors, potentially providing evidence against other Trump aides. Mueller has proceeded with professionalism, deliberation, and without delay to build a case with a wall of substance, said Richard Benveniste, who was a lead member of the Watergate Special Prosecution Team. This plea today is another brick in that wall. Michael Flynn, President Donald Trump's former national security advisor, pleaded guilty to making false statements to the FBI on December 1, 2017, in federal court in Washington. Mueller has moved so swiftly that it has left Trump's team grasping for answers about how far the probe might ultimately reach. Along with Flynn and Papadopoulos, former Trump campaign chairman Paul Manafort and his deputy, Rick Gates, have been charged with money laundering and other crimes related to political consulting they did in Ukraine prior to joining Trump's effort. They pleaded not guilty. On Friday, the news about Flynn's deal broke after the regular senior staff meeting at the White House, startling top officials and leaving many feeling helpless. "We don't know really what is going on," according to one advisor who speaks to Trump often and requested anonymity to describe private conversations. "Who's it going to implicate? What are they going to say?" Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn pleaded guilty Friday to lying to the FBI about his contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak and, in an ominous sign for the White House, said he is cooperating in the ongoing probe of possible coordination between the Trump campaign and the Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn pleaded guilty Friday to lying to the FBI about his contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak and, in an ominous sign for the White House, said he is cooperating in the ongoing probe of possible coordination between the Trump campaign and the Flynn's cooperation poses particular risks for the White House. Unlike Papadopoulos, who had minimal contact with top aides and met Trump just once, Flynn was a key member of Trump's inner circle, considered at one point for the vice presidential nomination.